play some baseball? We're too good for you. Oh yeah? You don't even have big league chew. Yeah!
By any means necessary, everything I'm doing is legendary. Step in my office cause I'm a boss, not a secretary. Second to none, I am primary, not secondary. Give me the throne, I'm crown taking, I'm about to make the boom, yeah, I make it boom. I'm coming with it, you feel it, I make it boom, boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, look at that sunshine, look at that green grass, look at the teams lining up for the opening matchup here as we see an honorary first pitch coming your way. The opening matchup in the DYB World Series. This is Division I. This is the O-Zone. This is 12U. These are the big kids, folks, and this is the first matchup of the 2025 DYB World Series, Diamond Youth Baseball, once upon a time Dixie Youth Baseball, and we have the Texas champions and the Alabama champions. Now, the champion of Division I in O-Zone, your oldest players here in DYB Baseball. A little redundant there, DYB Baseball, but I'm going to go with it. It's like ATM machine. The two of the last three champions have come out of Alabama. So this team from Opelika, Alabama is looking to carry that tradition. Now, Texas has quite the tradition themselves when it comes to DYB baseball. We're going to hear about that more as the broadcast goes on. But we've got two teams that have a long, fun, grueling, but exciting road to get to this point. I was talking to all of the coaches today. I met with the Alabama staff, I met with the Texas staff. Wonderful men who represent wonderful young men. And both teams have had quite a road to get here. A lot of things to be proud of in this road to this point here. This Texas team playing through their state tournament in some real tough battles. This team, a lot of Hudson, Texas being represented here by this Texas team. Shout out to everyone watching at home in Hudson, Texas. And the road, once again, for that Texas team to get here, a fun one. Coach talking about how there's struggles, there's always things to overcome, there's always problems to be solved, and that's any sport. But you know, in baseball, there's obstacles, and both of the coaches that I spoke to talked about how fun it was to get here. Proud moment. 12 teams in their regional tournaments. They went undefeated in those regionals until the title game. They take on just a loaded team from Corsicana, Texas. Then they came back and beat them on the next day. And here they are representing Texas in the World Series. I had a great conversation with Coach Sean Hebert. Going to see out there Jackson Hebert doing the pitching for Texas today, but they will do the hitting first as Alabama hits the field. They are the home team in this one. Today's starting lineups for you presented by Team Pass. Alabama will do the defensive stuff to begin this one as Texas will come at you with Riley Fernandez leading off and playing first. Jackson Hebert doing the pitching, hitting second. Braylon Grimes playing center field, hitting third. Leland Sandoval, he'll be doing the catching, hitting fourth. Fabian Mendez playing second and hitting fifth. Blade Kipfer your third baseman hitting 6th. Crew Moreland will be one of the extra hitters right now, hitting 7th. Gavin Nobles playing right field, hitting 8th. Grayson Dew will play some third base today as well. He will hit 9th. Wyatt McWilliams will be one of the extra hitters, hitting 10th. Max Bozeman hits 11th, and Alex Morris hits 12th. So leading off right here for Texas will be Riley Fernandez, the first baseman. Riley, in his conversation, says his favorite thing about baseball, and I love how simple this is, it's the greatest thing in the world. He likes hitting. Let's see how he does here as Brooks Anglin is going to get into his windup and deliver the first pitch of the World Series. Outside for ball 1-0. It's number 25 in your score sheet right there, hitting first. Number 1 in all the Fernandez's hearts. Riley Fernandez, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery on the way. Fastball in for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. So Fernandez against Anglin right here on a beautiful, beautiful day here in Lexington, South Carolina. Outstanding host for this one. The 1-1 outside for ball 2. Count goes to 2-1 here on the leadoff hitter for this one. Anglin looks in, has his sign, kicks, fires, swung, driven, foul, up out of play down the left field line. Evens the count at 2-2. Nice lefty stroke starting this one here from Riley Fernandez. Love this color matchup, the baby blues against the reds here. Texas in their baby blues, Alabama in their red. Grounder to short. It's going to be a tough play. Fernandez moving, and he's safe. He's in there. Ball gets away. Hutto did a real nice job of getting to that ball, getting a throw across. Couldn't quite handle it, though, over at 1. Branch. And now Jackson Hebert is going to come up with a runner on first. So we're going to give Fernandez an infield hit on that one. Check over to 1. Nothing going there. Jackson Hebert takes high. Runner's going, throw down. That's a nice throw. Good slide away from the tag. Riley Fernandez is stolen second. And after the infield single, he's in scoring position here, 1-0 to the 2-hitter Jackson Hebert. Hebert super proud of making it to this World Series. Drives one, pops one up out of play. Good hack on a high pitch, got underneath it. Evens the count at 1-1. Jackson Hebert, much like Coach Sean Hebert, real proud of the road to get here, real proud of the accomplishments to this point, but the story is not done being told. Anglin checks the runner, kicks, fires. This is popped up into center field. This is carrying more than I anticipated there. Out to center. Fernandez gives a little shimmy. Draws a throw, but Fernandez will hold it second. Hebert flies out, 1 down here in the top of the first. Coming up for Texas, Braylon Grimes, Bud Grimes. For all you family and friends down there in Hudson and out here in the stands. A lot of powder blue out there watching this one. Fernandez leads, so he's going, heading toward third. Throw down. Fernandez is going to slide in there safe. He does go over the bag, and he gets called out. Fernandez slid in hard, came in hot, must have went past the base. Tag gets held. Official having a conversation with the coach down there. So Darian Pulliam does a real nice job of holding the tag on that throw. So Fernandez caught stealing. So suddenly 2 outs. Leadoff hitter reached, stole second. Tagged out on that attempted steal of third. And now a low pitch to Grimes, swung over and missed, 0-1 with 2 outs. Inside count moves to 1-1. Anglin looks in, turns, fires. Fastball down low. Catcher Hill looking in to the dugout. He's got his sign. Anglin fires. This ball's up high and he loses him. So Grimes with a free pass. He will. So Leland Sandoval will step in. Sandoval, the catcher and cleanup hitter. Check of the runner at first. Grimes back. Not the first time Anglin has thrown over. Probable cause on that one. Fernandez did reach a few minutes ago, and runner's going. Sandoval takes ball one as Grimes slides in easy into second base. Grimes got a real good jump, flew down there. So 1-0 to Sandoval as Grimes leads away from second. Anglin looks at his runner. Sidestep delivery high for ball two. Grounder toward third. This is going to be foul. Pulliam got over there and was able to get a glove on it, but foul for strike one. 2-1 to this seventh grade catcher out of Hudson, Texas. Wearing the 16 in the blue, I'm seeing a connection to his favorite player. I love a seventh grader saying this in 2025. His favorite player is Bo Jackson. Runner away. Throw down to third again. And Grimes slides in head first. Nice and easy. This Texas team showing some speed here in this first inning. 3 stolen bases, 1 caught stealing, 3 of 4, and a runner on third with 2 outs. Pitch to Sandoval was in for ball 3. Now Sandoval gets under one, pops one over to the right side. And your first baseman, Charlie Branch, squeezes that one and ends that threat in the first. Hey, we're a half inning in, no score. Alabama's coming to bat. Stay here. You are watching the DYB World Series.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Back in Lexington, South Carolina. This is the first game. There's 2 games going on. We're going to say that our game is the first game. It's the one you're seeing. This is the first game here of the Ozone Division I play in the DYB 2025 World Series. Texas and Alabama, your state champs representing those 2 states. Bill Smith, your commentator right here, sitting in this beautiful facility. Awesome set of fields here in Lexington for these tournaments. We got 3 different levels going on here, 2 levels in addition to Ozone. And then Division II happening just down the road. So a lot of action going on here in Lexington this week. You've got Lexington Sports Complex, where I am sitting, hosting Division I. Midland Sports Complex down the road in West Columbia hosting Division II. So a lot of action this weekend. You can catch the Ozone D2 matchups as well being broadcast here. Now we're a half inning in. Texas threatens, get a couple runners all the way into scoring position. Nothing going. Alabama keeps the score sheet clean, and they will come to hit. They will come to hit with Isaiah Lyles playing center field and hitting first. Troy Hill, the catcher, will bat second. Cedarian Big Pulliam will play third. Charlie Branch, the first baseman, hits fourth. Dalen Hardrick will be one of the extra hitters, hitting 5th. Brooks Anglin does the pitching. He's going to hit 6th. Parker Reisner will play second base and hit 7th. Brooks Hutto, the shortstop, 8th. Trent Lancaster, your right fielder, hitting 9th. Jack Corbett playing some left field today, hitting 10th. David Collier is one of the extra hitters. He will hit 11th. Gage Fellows will hit in the 12 slot and be one of the extra hitters at the moment. Isaiah Lyles will step in. Jackson Abear has a conversation with his infield. They get set. Isaiah Lyles steps in. And a fastball, I think, was inside. The umpire made a signal for a strike. And that ball outside for a ball. Up high count does move to 3-0. Lyles takes a strike, taking all the way. See a strike. Count did move to 3-1. And that ball up high, Isaiah Lyles will reach on a walk. Now, Troy Hill will step in. Isaiah Lyles hit his first home run this year. He's excited about it, but right now he's excited about being on first, getting his team started. Troy Hill's going to step in. Abear takes a look. Abear takes a throw over. There's that lefty move. Somewhere Andy Pettit is smiling. He's probably smiling because he had a dynamite career. Current Yankee Max Fried also probably happy with that one, that lefty move. Pitch is up. Here's a throw down from the catcher, and into right field. This is going to get all the way through. Lyles is coming around. This is going to be a 2-base error. So the throw down to first from Sandoval, a little too much to handle. So now Abear has got to work from the stretches. He's got a runner right behind him on third base. Fouled off the hands from Troy Hill. Troy Hill keeps it real simple, tells us his favorite thing about baseball is it's fun. It is, young man. He is totally right about that one. Abear is going to slide step and take a look at Lyles over at third. Hill set. Abear's pitch. Swung on, foul ball, clearing out down the right side. Count 1-2 to the young catcher from Alabama. Abear from the stride, pitch taken for strike 3. Painting the outside edge with that one. That one sliced right across the black. So Big Pulliam is going to step in. Swings over a breaking pitch. Strike 1. Pulliam also in a season where he hit his first home run. Another outside edge, just paint job. Abear doing a real nice job of spotting that outside fastball. Has his sign. Fires. Pulliam's going to hit one towards second in the hole. Base hit. This is going to score a run. So Lyles scores on the single from Pulliam. Pulliam gets the job done. He likes hitting home runs, but you know what? RBI singles in the right field score just as many runs as a solo shot. Swung over for strike 1 to Charlie Branch. Alabama leads this one 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Loved the diving effort from Fabian Mendez. Couldn't quite come up with it. Grounder to short. We'll see what the shortstop wants to do here. Goes to second. Throw over to one will not be in time. Grayson Dew came up with that one. Nice glove work to get it in. So Brant reaches on a fielder's choice, and Dalen Hardrick will step in. Dalen Hardrick, or Day-Day, as his teammates and friends call him, swings over that one. Ball trickled away just slightly. Sandoval was able to sort of pop out and keep Branch from heading down to 2. 0-1 to the hitter. Another outside fastball. Hebert's done a real nice job already here in just this first inning. Tries again, steps away expecting that one. That did have a little bit of the batter's box, young man. 1-2 pitch. Inside, evens the count at 2. Kicks, fires, strike 3 down the middle. And Hebert pitches out of another runner on, but Alabama strikes first. Isaiah Lyles scores on the Pulliam single. We go to the second, 1-0. Stay with us. You are watching the DYB World Series.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Back at Field 8 here in Lexington, Division I in the O-Zone. We are in the World Series. This is the first matchup of the entire tournament, Texas and Alabama. We head to the second inning. Top 2 coming your way here. Alabama leads this one 1-0. Leadoff hitter, center fielder Isaiah Lyles draws a walk. Third baseman, Big Pulliam, drives him in, and right there is your difference to this point. And we head to the second. First inning saw Texas get a couple runners into scoring position. Pair of steals of second and then one steal of third. So dangerous things happening. Brooks Anglin was able to pitch out of that. We find ourselves in the top of the second. Here, the 1-0 score in favor of Alabama. Texas will lead off this inning with their second baseman, Fabian Mendez. Anglin looks in. Pitch will be taken high for ball 1. Mendez works the count 1-0. Mendez, the second baseman, 7th grader out of Hudson, Texas, sees one bounce in front of him. Pitching distance here of 46 feet. That one right there was about a 43.5 footer. 2-0. Mendez shows bunt. Takes that one back for a strike. Upper part of the zone on that one. Mendez looks. Anglin fires. Mendez over the top. Strike 2. Fabian Mendez. Favorite part of this game is being a part of it and involved, playing with his friends. Pops one back. This is going to, I believe, get all the way up onto the canopy. This is a hot one here in Lexington, South Carolina. Canopies in here helping to provide at least a little level of shade for spectators. Saw it hit the tarp there above the baby blue clad Texas fans. the 2-2. Swung on, fouled back off the screen in front of us. Anglin, the 2-2. Another foul. Long at bat here for Mendez. Both coaches probably in the win the battle mentality here to their hitter or their pitcher. See a shot there of the shortstop, Hutto, Anglin into his windup. The pitch. Driven toward first. This is going to squirt off the glove and still hold by the second baseman, but no play at first. So Mendez takes a long at bat and reaches. So Mendez will lead from first. Again, Anglin working with base runners. This Texas team likes to run. Check of the runner over at first. Talking with the coaches today, Coach Hebert mentioning, quote, we run a lot. At the end of each practice, they do a lot of running to kind of prep for games, spend a lot of time on conditioning, and it shows. Mentions that they do a lot of that in the Texas heat. So they are very accustomed to what is today South Carolina heat. First pitch outside for ball one. So they are ready to run in this heat. Mendez will lead from one. Blade Kipfer Jr. Drives one into left field. This one's way up in the air. Corbett settling underneath it. He catches that one. So Corbett catches that one, and now there's one away here in the top half of the second. England's first pitch to Crew Moreland down low for ball one. Pitch on the way inside. Count evens to Crew Moreland. Anglin fires. Breaking pitch. Now a check down to the runner at one. This bounces, but it'll get held in there. Mendez taking a look. Not the first throw we've seen skitter into right field. Both catchers now good for one. And now Anglin's going to have a visit out at the mound. The Texas base runner. And the 3-0 count right here, drawing this chat. Coaches Hebert and Nobles from the coaches' boxes talking to their hitters. Coach Branch having a conversation with his pitcher. So Anglin has his instructions. Looks in at Crew Moreland. Pitch on the way. Inside ball four. So Nobles, the right fielder, steps in. Pair of runners on. Opportunity here for Texas. Dangerous for Alabama. Pitch on the way. In for a strike.
Now coming to the plate, number 42, Aaron Miller.
Nobles taking there after the walk to Moreland, making him throw a strike. Pitch outside. Pitch very outside from Anglin. Working with a pair of runners. Mendez leads away from second. Moreland from first. Mendez on his way to third. Here's a throw down. He's going to get in there. Slides in. Pulliam puts the tag on, but Mendez gets there. Moreland moves down to second base. So Nobles here with a 2-1 count and a pair of runners in scoring position. Drives one toward and over the second baseman. This is going to score at least one. Throw is going to come in. Play's going to be at the plate here. There's the throw. There's the tag. He's out. A great relay. That play is going to go 9-4-2. So Nobles with the RBI single. He goes to second on the throw. Moreland put out at home on an excellent relay and then throw to the plate. Strike goes into Grayson Dew.
Now batting, number 10, Alex Leon.
Moreland with a great head first slide, but what a tag. Ball all the way to the backstop. No throw down at third as Nobles takes a clunky slide into third, but he will get there. Even count, 1-1 here on Grayson Dew. Pitch on the way. Dew pops one on the right side. This is going to fall in. That was a dangerous spot. Dew just drops one in. That falls in for a hit and an RBI. Nobles trots home, and Texas goes ahead here in the top half of the second, 2-1. That scorebook's going to read that Dew laced a line drive into right field. But he drops one in just between Lancaster, Reisner, and Branch. Couldn't have hit it anywhere better. Hit it where they ain't, said Wee Willie Keeler about a century ago. And now McWilliams stands in, swings over the first pitch, strike one. So Dew leads from first. He's going to head towards second. Another stolen base attempt. He's going to get in there. The throw is high and into center field, but backing up right there, Lyles. Could almost smell him daring Dew to try to head to third. But Dew now on second. We have a 1-1 count to McWilliams. Williams just sort of nubs one down the first baseline. Foul, strike two. McWilliams, a seventh grader from Hudson, Texas. Paw here with a 1-1 count. Anglin's pitch count working upwards. Delivers a fastball. There's a hit towards short. Hutto sees this one bounce, got distracted, but no actual interference, although there might be a conversation here. That ball went off the runner. They're calling him out. I stand. No, I sit. Corrected. So the call on the field is that the batted ball hit Grayson Dew on his way to third. That is going to be an out, and that is the end of the top of the second. We'll sort through it here. Please come back, watch the bottom of the second with us. You are watching the DYB World Series.
Great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal.
Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
Welcome back. Lexington, South Carolina is your site. The Division I Ozone World Series. Here's a look at that last play. A little clunkiness from me kind of describing this. That ball gets and nicks off of the runner. So a little bit right there. So a little bit of interference from the runner, and Dew was put out on that one. Want to mention the DYB World Series brought to you this year by Big League Chew. You see that graphic up there. Big League Chew has always been about bringing fun to the ballpark. Diamond Youth Baseball is a perfect fit for Big League Chew. These World Series events represent the best of youth sports, and Big League Chew is proud to be part of the excitement, energy, and the lifelong memories being made by all of these kids on and off the field. Good luck from Big League Chew to all the teams participating in this year's World Series events. There's 3 levels going on in Division 1 and Division 2. We are bringing you Ozone action. 12, 11, the occasional 10-year-old here. These are the big kids here in the Ozone of DYB. Now, we head to the bottom of the second. Texas on top. A little show of sportsmanship, not showmanship. Sandoval giving props to pitcher Brooks Anglin as he steps in. Takes a first pitch from Abear for strike 1. An 0-1 count. Pitcher against pitcher here as Abear pitches to Anglin. Paints that outside edge again. Abear quickly into his delivery. Here's a grounder to short. Up with it, across. Nice smooth play from Grayson Dew.
Next up to the plate is number 99 from the second base. He is Parker Rismer.
So Anglin is put out on the 6-3 putout. Parker Reisner will step in here. Young P-Riz takes ball 1 inside. Parker says it wonderfully here, and his favorite thing about the game, just playing the game. Such truth in these words from these young men. I am with this young guy as he takes ball 3. Favorite player, Ronald Acuna Jr. Your humble announcer, a big Braves fan. We hope Ronald Acuna Jr. gets well. Myself and P-Riz share that one as he takes ball 4. So 1 out, runner on. Briggs Hutto, the shortstop, will step in. Takes a strike. Nice fastball. Glove popping on that one. Reisner checked over at first. We've seen Abear slide step that lefty look at first a couple different times. Abear. Bunt attempt does get put down. Abear is going to turn and fire to 1. Gets the out there. So Hutto will go out on a 1-3 sacrifice putout. So runner in scoring position with 2 outs here as Trent Lancaster, the right fielder, steps in. And I think Abear. So you saw Abear sort of looking apoplectic. He knew he had balked. Sort of came set and then broke things. Realized it right away. He's a smart player. He knew he made a mistake there. This is going to put Reisner over on third. And a diving play, not coming up with it, though. Love the effort over there at first from Fernandez. But Lancaster reaches on the single, gets an RBI. So Jack Corbett's going to step in over here. Tie ball game. Lancaster drives in the run. Now this ball is going to get all the way to the screen. Lancaster's going to head. This ball is going to go off of the hitter, Corbett. Coach wants a word. Here's another look at the attempt from Fernandez on the shot from Lancaster. He sent that right into that gap between first and second. Love the effort, but he gets the RBI as he drives in Reisner. And we've got a tie game. Fun one brewing here, everybody. Hebert checks his runner at second. Lancaster scoots back. Lancaster leads away. Hebert checks, kicks, fires. Outside for ball one. Hebert's pitch. Outside for ball two. Already sung his praises on working that outer half. He has done a real nice job, but he loses a couple there. Collier with a hitter's count. Down for ball three. And now with 2 runners on, my assumption here, Collier taking all the way. Takes one up high, and this is going to load the bases. So 2 down, bases are loaded as Gage Fellows is going to stride in. Conversation happening at the mound. Had a great chat with coaches Hebert and Nobles. Real proud of things. Coach Hebert certainly proud of this pitcher, Jackson Hebert, who's pitched himself out of trouble in the first inning, and right now, toughest spot to this point. Tie ball game, 2-2, bases loaded, but with 2 outs. We'll see if Fellows can come through. We'll see if Hebert can close things. Let's see what happens here. Ball one. Fellows also high strike. Evens the count. Fellows also talking about his favorite part of this game is just being involved with his friends. Also a fan of Braves right fielder extraordinaire Ron Acuna Jr. Bet I could talk some ball with these Alabama kids. Real fun way. Inside for ball two. Fellow Braves fans here. 2-2, 2 outs, bottom of the second. A lot of 2s up on that scoreboard. Here's the pitch. In there, called strike 3. So Hebert able to limit the damage, gets the bases loaded, 1 run does score, and we head to the third, tied at 2. Hey, stay with us, everybody. This is the DYB World Series. Back on field 8, heading to the third inning. Pitching change here for Alabama. New pitcher in there for this team from Opelika, Alabama. Seeing the frame of number 11, Dalen Hardrick. Anglin worked his way out of a couple of tough spots. Only gives up 2 runs. Pitches through the order, saw 12 hitters, got his pitch count up pretty high, but did a real nice job. So Anglin gives way to Hardrick. So Hardrick toes the slab here. Second inning, 2-2. Want to shout out Wilson Sporting Goods. Make plays at any position with Wilson. The A2K and the A2000 baseball gloves designed with long-lasting pro stock leather, trusted by elite players like Mookie Betts, Ellie Dela Cruz, and more. Visit wilson.com to learn more. Find your favorite glove out there, ball players. Top 3, 2-2, new pitcher for Alabama. Hardrick will deliver his first here to Max Bozeman. Delivers outside. Bozeman sees ball 1. Bozeman stepping in. 8th grader. Something he enjoys about this game, this sport. He enjoys looking fly. Good aura, young man. Did I use that right? 2-0 count. Takes one off the fist on that swing. Sends it down the right field line for strike 1. I'm sure somewhere my own children, my students, me using the word aura is very cringe. I'm going to stay with it, though. 2-1 behind Bozeman. Umpire has a note of something there. So I think that ball may have hit the bat of Bozeman when it went behind him. So the count is even at 2-2. Outside pitch, count runs full. That was a funky exchange there, but correct on the call. Pitch on the way. Up high, ball 4. So Bozeman draws the leadoff walk. Dreaded if you are a defensive coach. So Alex Morris will step in. Alex Morris, the Yordan Alvarez fan. Love the reference there. Love the no batting glove look. First pitch taken outside for ball 1. Hardrick, to this point, tough time finding the strike zone, and maybe as I mentioned that point, he's going to have a conversation with his coach. This Texas team traveling nearly 1,000 miles to get to this point. Again, proud. Connection in this Texas team to previous DYB World Series. One of their coaches, Ricardo Fernandez, saw him hurling in the batting cages earlier. Was a coach of the Hudson T-Ball All-Star team that made it to the World Series back in Mississippi in 2019. Jackson Hebert, Riley Fernandez, Leland Sandoval, Alex Morris, and Fabian Mendez were all on that team. So some World Series experience here on this Texas side. Officials having a conversation about something. This Alabama team, no experience at the World Series level, but in the 10U level, they did play in the Alabama State Championship. A lot of these kids, and you're going to kind of hear that thread throughout this tournament. A lot of these teams have kids and groups that sort of play together through the levels. A lot of these kids here on the Alabama team played in the 10U Alabama State title game, lost in the bottom of the last inning. Lose a tough one, but rebound a couple of seasons later here and make it to this point here as Hardrick looks in. 1-0 pitch to Morris, down low. This is going to squirt away. Troy Hill couldn't quite find that. Bozeman is able to dance down to second. So 2-0 to Morris. Hardrick checks his runner at second. Stares in. Takes a breath, delivers a fastball for a strike. Alex Morris. Real proud of making it to the World Series, his favorite memory to this point. Pitch on the way. Pops one up. This is going to just go right into the glove of Dalen Hardrick. So P1 in your scorebook for the first out. So Fernandez will hit for the second time today. Infield single back in the first. Stole second pretty quickly and then overshot on his slide of third. He had the steal and got tagged out. So Bozeman leads from second. Hardrick takes a peek. Little pop of the glove from the second baseman, and Fernandez swings hard. Foul, strike one. Fernandez, the seventh grader. Long left-handed stroke like his favorite baseball player, Ellie Dela Cruz. On that lefty side for Dela Cruz, that is. Fernandez showing bunt, takes a strike. Trying to disrupt that rhythm. Well, the pitcher's had some command troubles here in this one, but Hardrick unfazed. Now has an 0-2 count on the leadoff hitter. Hardrick comes set. Takes a peek at his runner. Comes to the plate. This is going to be popped over the shortstop head into left field. This is going to get into the gap. Cut off in left field by Corbett. This will score a run. The long throw bounces near the mound. Bozeman comes around to score on the RBI double from Riley Fernandez. That was a real nice piece of hitting. That was a well-placed pitch from Hardrick. Hardrick drives that one into left field, brings in the run. So there's an RBI double. And with one out in the third, Texas goes ahead again, 3-2. Hardrick sets. Pitcher to pitcher, outside to Hebert. Jackson Hebert looking with a 1-0 count. Hardrick, hard fastball inside. Two 2-0, one down, runner on second. Alabama's Hardrick doing the pitching. Delivers outside. This ball's going to get all the way to the screen. Tough pitch mishandled by Hill. And now 3-0 to Hebert as Fernandez will now dance away from third. Fernandez has done some damage today. Pair of hits, couple of stolen bases, and now he's on third base, dancing away. And Hebert will just take outside for ball 4. Dalen Hardrick. Runners on the corner here. And now an early steal of second base. It's going to get Hardrick to step off. Hebert just sets away and heads down. There's that base running from this Texas team. Hardrick inside for ball 1. The pitch to Grimes. Grimes walked in the first inning, stole a couple bases, but was stranded at third. Pitch on the way, in there for strike 1. Evens the count here, 1-1. Texas looking to do some more damage. Alabama and Hardrick looking to skirt their way out of this one. Pitch on the way, outside ball 2. Hill gives a good long look down at Fernandez at third. Hardrick from the set. Kicks, fires, foul ball back.
Now stepping to the plate, number 3, Brody.
Evens the count, 2-2 for Hardrick. This is a big pitch. 2-2, pair of runners in scoring position. For Grimes, this is a big pitch. 2-2, pair of ducks waiting. Hardrick has his sign. Delivers, foul ball to the right side. Hardrick has his sign, comes set. Pitch on the way outside. This gets all the way to the screen. Fernandez thought about it, but he's not going to come all the way through. That ball came bounding off really quick. This Alabama team, a couple of weeks ago, went to a tournament in Cooperstown where they performed excellently, coming in 16th out of 104. They broke seed, coming with a lot of... And a base hit into right field. This is going to bounce around a little bit, but this is going to score a couple of runs. Grimes comes through and delivers a 2 RBI single into right field.
Next up to the plate, to the catcher, number 16, is Leland.
So 5-2 now your score. Texas on top. Hardrick throwing hard, working hard. This team that did so well in that Cooperstown tournament played so tremendously through their state tournament as well. Runner going, on his way, throw down to second, head first, slide, and Grimes is in. This Texas team likes to run. Sandoval took that first pitch for strike one. Here's a look at it. Here's a look at the single. This was laced into right field. Here's your runners coming home. Fernandez, then Hebert. Sandoval 0-1 with Grimes down at 2. Pitch on the way. Just off the edge for ball 1. So this Alabama team wins their state tournament, does real well in Cooperstown, then makes their way here. Fun run for this Alabama team. They find themselves down 5-2. This is a real capable team. And now a drive. This is heading toward left center. Coming down with it is Corbett. So Sandoval flies to left for the second out of the inning. Fabian Mendez singled and scored a run the last inning, stole a base. Worked a really deep count. 3-2, fouled off a few pitches, then singled on a ball toward first. He will hit with 2 outs and a runner on 2. Hardrick checks his runner. Runner's going. Throw down his third. They might have him on this one. Safe. Nice slide. Grimes slides in. Hill made a real nice throw. Pulliam with a quick tag, but Grimes with a really nice slide. So now he will lead from third as Mendez hits. The 1-0. Swung through, foul tip. Strike 1. Ball outside, moves the count to 2-1. Talked about Mendez before, enjoying just being a part of this with his friends, his teammates. 7th grader here in the World Series. And here's a play to the plate. So Hill gets the ball back to Hardrick. Grimes reads the exchange. Hardrick turns his back to the plate, and Grimes with a straight steal of home plate. That is some aggressive heads-up base running. And this is going to prompt a pitching change. Here's a look at it. Hardrick turns his back. Hill is up, but sliding in right there. Grimes steals home. That is some fun baseball from this Texas team. As this new pitcher warms up, we'll take the shortest of breaks. You are watching the DYB World Series.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
You hear the announcement, Sidarian Pulliam coming in. Takes over for Hardrick. Hardrick, rough go of it here. Sees now Pulliam comes in one pitch. So Mendez will lead from first. Saw one pitch. Now here's a grounder. It goes off of Pulliam's foot. That was driven by Kipfer. This is going to result in a single. Everything going Texas's way right now. That was a hard hit ball. Pulliam finishing his windup. Couldn't quite get to it. So now first and second. Mendez will lead from second. Kipfer from first. Pulliam looks back, fires, swung through, strike one. Nice pitch, nice swing from Crew Moreland. Moreland walked in the second inning, was put out at the plate on a really, really nice defensive play by this Alabama team. Relay to Hill, another swing, another strike. Oh, 0-2 to the Texas extra hitter. Outside pitch. That was very close. 1-2.
Now leading on for Arkansas, number 1, Graham.
Pitch on the way. Popped up. This is on the right side. Second baseman Reisner squeezes that one, and that ends the continued threat. But Texas comes through with 4 in that inning, and we're going to head to the bottom of the third. 6-2 Texas. Hey, stick with us. This is the DYB World Series.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Back in Lexington, South Carolina, we're in the bottom of the third. This is game 1 of the DYB World Series. Got 11 states represented in this one. You got 2 represented in this particular matchup. And Texas leads 6-2. We're heading to the bottom of the third. Alabama coming to bat. Pitching change Texas going from one lefty to another. Jackson Abear gives for Riley Fernandez. Riley Fernandez has done a dangerous job as a leadoff hitter. Now he comes in. He will spell Abear in this one. Alabama looking to cut into that lead, and what better way to do it than with their leadoff hitter, Isaiah Lyles, walked in the first, reached all the way to third on a catcher's throwing error. Takes strike one, and then ended up scoring on an RBI single from Big Pulliam. But Isaiah Lyles looking to start things here, working with an 0-1 count, sees a pitch inside. Lays down a bunt. Lyles on his way to first. Here's the throw. Safe over at one. So a bunt single for Lyles. Young man got down the line with some speed. That 7th grader at Opelika, Alabama. Also a fan of Ellie Dela Cruz, and he's got wheels like him. So here's the catcher, Troy Hill. Pitch on the way, up high, ball one. Hill struck out in the first. It was one of those real nice paint jobs from Abear. Swings over this one, strike two. Strike one, I should say, correction. The 1-1, down low, ball two. Fernandez with some poise out there, checking his runner. Again, lefty to lefty from Abear to Fernandez. Checks over, fires. There's a ball that's sort of just off the end of the bat, fouled on the right field line. That'll even the count at 2-2. Two pitch from Fernandez on the way. Another foul ball down the right field line. This is a road-tested Alabama team. We talked about that trip up close to where your humble announcer calls home, Cooperstown, just a couple hours from my hometown of Rochester. Battle-tested, game-ready, very poised team, this Alabama team. That 6-2 score right now may appear daunting. This is a team that is ready to play, as is clearly this Texas team. So a fun one here to open the tournament. Pitch on the way. Hill fights off. That's a nice pitch and a nice piece of hitting just to get a piece of that. Hill with a full count, making Fernandez throw a lot of pitches here. Pitch on the way. Down low, and Hill draws a walk. It was a long at-bat, so if you're Alabama, this is what the order needs to be. Make Fernandez make some pitches, and now work with runners on. Sedarian Big Pulliam here, the current pitcher for Alabama. We will see a pitcher-pitcher matchup. Lyles away from second. Hill away from first as Pulliam takes ball one. Fernandez checks two, delivers to the plate, strike one. Alabama team definitely going to make Fernandez work. Checks, fires. Now here's a low, slow grounder. This is going to go to the pitcher, and then all the way across, safe at one. So the number play, Pulliam will be safe there. Hill will advance to second. Lyles put out at third on the 1-5. The throw across goes wonky. So Pulliam's going to pull into second. Advances with no throw. So 2 runners in scoring position here for Charlie Branch. He's ahead 1-0. Branch with a nice hack, fouls one off the screen behind him, evens the count at 1-1. Charlie Branch has enjoyed this winning run that they are on. 7th grader out of Alabama sees the 1-1 pitch right here. Drives this into right field. This is going to score at least 1. Bouncing ball coming around. Pulliam's going to hold at 3. So Branch with an RBI single. Pulliam to 3. Branch leads from first as Dalen Hardrick steps in. Conversation happening on the mound with Fernandez. Talked with coaches Hebert Nobles about the leadership group of this team, and they were very forthright in saying that someone different on the team always seems to come through. They're all leaders in different ways. You've seen that in this matchup. We've seen some big plays from so far already from players like Riley Fernandez, but you've got runs being scored up and down this lineup. Some nice defensive work out there as well, so it speaks true to what coaches said. Now, 6-3 your score. Runners on the corners. Nobody out, I should say. One out. This ball back to Fernandez. Into second and across. Safe at first, so a run scores. So Hardrick reaches on the fielder's choice. Branch is out at second, 1-6. And now there's 2 down here as Anglin steps in. Anglin, your starting pitcher. It's given away to his bullpen. Grounded to short last inning. Pops one right side. Gets out of play. So Fernandez, 1-1 count. Run is in. 6-4 game, runner on first. Fernandez looks, fires. Anglin swings over the top of a breaking ball. Now 1-2 the count here. Hardrick leads from first. Pitch on the way. And swung through, strike 3. Nice pitch from Fernandez. Anglin goes down. Alabama scores a pair, cuts the lead in half, 6-3. We're through 3 innings. Come watch the 4th right here. You are watching the DYB World Series.
Great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal.
Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
Much more than most youth baseball organization require, and it allows each player to be an active participant in every game played by his team. Just being a
Top four coming your way. We are here in first game of the DYB World Series, the 2025 version of that. This is Division I of Ozone. We've got the Texas champs and the Alabama champs playing a real fun one here to open the tournament. 6-4 your score. Texas with 4 runs in the last inning. Alabama cuts the lead in half with a pair just moments ago. We head to the 4th inning, 6-4. We're going to see a second inning of work from the pitcher's mound from Pulliam. Sedarian Big Pulliam got his team out of danger in that last inning. Scored a run in the last inning, reached on a fielder's choice. Was able to come home on Hardrick's fielder's choice. So Gavin Nobles will lead off. He had an RBI single back in the 2nd inning. Ended up scoring himself on the Grayson Dew single. And so Nobles stands in. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, 0-1 pitch to Nobles. On the way, swung, strike 2. Something fans of Texas is celebrating this year is the 50th anniversary of Diamond Youth Baseball in Texas. From the smallest DYB state program in 1975, Texas has grown to be the largest. As we celebrate the milestone year, we honor the players, coaches, families, and communities who made Texas DYB a leader in Diamond Youth Baseball. Pitch on the way to a current Texan, taken for strike 3. So as Texas and DYB celebrates 50 years of DYB ball in Texas, they here lead 6-4 in this first game of the World Series. 1 out here in the top of the 4th as Grayson Dew steps in. He had an RBI single back in the 2nd. Ended up getting out on a interference call on a batted ball from Wyatt McWilliams. Pitch on the way to McWilliams. In there for strike 2. Pulliam showing some poise, I should say. Probably proud as well. Some poise here this inning. Foul hits the runner. Hits the batter in the box there. So 1-2. Pulliam looking sharp here in the 4th inning. 3-pitch strikeout of Nobles, and now he's worked 1 and 2 to Dew. Pitch on the way from the Alabama hurler. It's going to be bounced toward first. Taken in the out, recorded over. And that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Charlie Branch over there taking it himself. First pitch on the way in for a strike. Pulliam's 2nd pitch of the at-bat, swing and a miss, strike 2. Wyatt McWilliams hits one, ends up going off a runner for the 3rd out of the last inning. So 0 for 1 in your scorebook. Put a ball in play, and now here 1 and 2. Takes one up high. He's worked the count even after going down 0 and 2. McWilliams here, young pawpaw, loves Shohei Ohtani. Like Otani's going to bounce one in for a base hit. Maybe this throw from right field. This is close. So that ball was hit on a line. Skips into Lancaster's glove. He makes a play toward first. That was closer than I think anybody expected when that ball came off the bat. So McWilliams will lead from first as Max Bozeman will step in. Scored a run last inning. Drew a walk. Scored a run. Takes a strike here in the fourth. McWilliams leads from first. Pitch on the way. Bounce into right field. Another ball. And another attempt from right. Safe at first. So Bozeman and McWilliams with a pair of laced singles in the hole into right field. Lancaster in right field, his eyes getting wide. The potential for outs at one. Ball one to the hitter on that pitch. Count even at 1-1 to Alex Morris. Pulliam checks his runner at 2. Delivers. Down for ball 2. That was close. Gage Fellows, your right fielder, has made those pair of plays as Morris fouls one off. Correction on that one, young man. 2-2 now to Alex Morris. Popped out to the pitcher just last inning. Takes up high to fill the count. Three-two, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Pulliam looking in. Texas leads by 2, looking to add to that here. Pitch on the way, up high, that's going to be ball 4. Runners were moving, 3-2, 2 outs. Morris draws the walk. So Riley Fernandez right now the pitcher of record. So a pitcher-on-pitcher matchup as Big Pulliam's going to have a conversation with his coach. Fernandez has been quite the threat to this point. 2 for 2 with a single and a double. He's got an RBI and a couple of stolen bases in this game. Danger spot if you're Alabama. Pair of quick outs to start this inning. The strikeout and the putout at first. But now a pair of singles and a walk have loaded the bases with 2 outs. So here's Riley Fernandez once again. Pitch on the way, sliced. Bounces off the screen. Strike 1. Pulling with the bases loaded, working out of the windup. Looks in. Runners lead. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. It's a nice high and tight fastball. Fernandez couldn't do much with that one. 0-2, pull him into his windup, and the pitch. Fouled on the left field line. This is going to fly up over the Texas bullpen. Fernandez waves his bat. Runners lead. Pulliam with the pitch. Another foul on down the left line. To the left side, I should say. Still 0-2. Good battle brewing here. Ball inside. Something Coach Hebert mentioned was the numerous lefties in this lineup being a weapon. This lefty, though, does swing through for strike 3. Pulliam gets him. To that point, he'd been dangerous, but he goes down swinging here to end their half of the first. Fourth, I should say. Bottom of the fourth coming your way. I'll get through it, folks, I promise. And you're going to come back and make sure that I'm doing my job well here in the DYB World Series.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Back here, bottom 4. Lexington, South Carolina is your site. DYB Division I Ozone World Series is your event. Texas, Alabama is your game. The inning is the 4th. 6-4 Texas leads. Bill Smith high atop field 8 here on a beautiful day. It is warm. I'm in the comfort of the press box. It is hot out there. We got 90 plus, but it's a gorgeous looking day. Nice breeze and a fun matchup here to open the tournament as Texas leads Alabama. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th inning. Alabama and Texas representing two very, very happy, proud communities back their way. Opelika, Alabama. A lot of this Texas team from Hudson, Texas. Shout out to everybody watching this one at home. If you were in Texas, if you're in Alabama, whatever state you were enjoying the DYB World Series here, we thank you for tuning in. If you're up in New York, thanks for tuning in. Parker Reisner now will step in. Pitch on the way from Fernandez is outside for ball 1. Reisner walked and scored back in the 2nd inning. Fernandez spins a breaking ball just off the plate. Ball 2, 2-0 here. Hitters count for Reisner. Fernandez into his windup. Mentioned the amount of lefties in this Texas lineup, and they've come at Alabama with a pair of left-handed pitchers. Shows bunt, but he's taking all the way. So 4 pitches off the plate, all outside. Fernandez losing each of these to his throwing side. Reisner walks, so the 8th grader from Opelika gives to the 7th grader from Opelika. Briggs Hutto, the shortstop, loves making diving defensive plays as he takes a strike. Wearing that glove, playing short, gives this kid his thrills in baseball. Was on the out end of a 1-3 sacrifice put out last inning, 2 innings ago. That does end up leading to a run being scored, so he did his part. Now he drives one toward third. Little fumble of it, but the ball into second does record the out. Kipfer, a little bit of a bobble as the ball got there, but he fires into two. Reisner is put out at second base. And Hutto pulls into first on the fielder's choice. Now coaches are having a conversation out here. Coach, I should say, with the official. Maybe regarding the call at first. Regardless of what has happened there, we've got an out call at 2 and a safe call at 1. As Trent Lancaster steps in. Lancaster with an RBI single back in the first, scoring Reisner. Pitch on the way, and he swings over the top of it for strike one. Spun in there from Fernandez. Early leader in the names clubhouse, Trent Lancaster, maybe my favorite so far. That's right out of a comic book, young man. Pitch on the way to Lancaster, swung over the top, another spinning breaking ball. Mr. Lancaster hit his first home run this season, his favorite memory. It's a fantastic moment for this young man. Swings through strike 3. Now the throw into second, going to go all the way into center field, and this is going to get through the center fielder. Hutto's around third. He's going to try to score. He's on his way, and he will score standing up. I have really given Hill and Sandoval a lot of credit today for their catcher play. It's hot out there. It's hard. He's done a dynamite job to this point, but Sandoval's throw goes into center field, gets through, and Hutto was able to take advantage of it. Here's a look at it right here. This ball sails and then takes a weird bounce. Grimes had a real nice angle to it, but it sort of scooted to his right and gets through. Hutto able to come all the way around and score on that one. So now a conversation happening on the mound as the game is now a one-run affair. So 2 outs as Corbett will step in. Conversation with Fernandez in the infield complete. Bases are clear, but we've got a 1-run game here, bottom of the 4th. Corbett steps in. He was hit by a pitch in the second, made it as far as second base and was stranded. Corbett's first career home run a couple of years ago up in Cooperstown, New York. Tournament that this Alabama team had a lot of success in, only losing to the eventual winner of the tournament, Dynamite team out of Florida. Now he just sort of nubs one towards second, puts the ball in play, but will be put out at first. Corbett is, and that's going to end the 4th. But Alabama gets a run. They bring it within 1. So we're through 4. The score is 6-5. Folks, stay with us. This is the DYB World Series.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
So due to hitting the time limit finish, this one is over, everybody. Your humble announcer apologizes to anybody sticking pitch by pitch, but Texas has won this one 6-5. We complete 4, but we hit the 90-minute time limit. So Texas will move on that side of the bracket. Alabama will move into the second part of the bracket. They lose, but they are not done. So as the bracket dictates, let me show this or share this with you. The winner of this one, Texas, they will play the loser of the 2 o'clock North Carolina-Florida game. We'll have that one for you at 2 o'clock. Alabama will play the winner of the next game here on Field 8, Lexington County and Arkansas. So your USA Baseball play of the game, we're going to get a look at it right here. This is the straight steal of home. That was such a fun one right there. Braylon Grimes dives in. That is some heads-up base running if you've ever seen it. And the straight steal of home is your USA Baseball play of the game. Texas move on. Alabama's not done. 0-1, but still alive. That was game 1 here in the O-Zone, Division I of the DYB World Series. We thank you for watching. Come watch some more games with us. We got some more today. Stick around for some more action from Lexington here in the DYB World Series.